Okay, so last class we discussed about AWS service, right? What is ELB, Elastic Load Balancing, Load Balancer, and so how to create load balancer and how it will work. E, so ELB nothing but Elastic Load Balancer, Elastic Load Balancer. Interview also most of the people they are asking what is ELB and all and how it will work. First, if you go to here, so there is 4 types, right? So what are the types of load balancer? Interview mostly they are asking. So these are the questions. Apart from this, they won't ask anything. So what is types of load balancer? Okay, load balancer, and what is difference between so application load balancer and network load balancer. Network load balancer, application load balancer and network load balancer. Mostly they are asking so these questions only. Okay. Now, so load balancer is nothing but right? What is ELB, Elastic Load Balancer? So application incoming request distribute to multiple host, multiple virtual machines. That is very simple only. So if you want to distribute your application request, so dynamically I want to distribute multiple virtual machines. That is in real time we are maintaining multiple hosts, multiple VM machines. If you want to distribute your request based on your load only. Okay. Okay. If you want to distribute, so that case, so we go for what is this? So that is very simple. So what is load balancer? Application distribute application incoming request to multiple VM machines. That is so ELB, right? Elastic. See here. So these are the diagram. Same how it will work means yesterday we discussed, right? So this is the official website. If you want to know anything, just to go through it. So steps and all already they mention here. Already they mention here. So already they mention here, and the same way here we can see the diagram also how it will work. So like this. Now see here, my image are not expand. No, images. This is not expandable. Load balancer ALB target load. Now we'll see. See here. So elastic load balancer. Elastic load balancer are used to distribute traffic across multiple EC2 instances, one or more in a single availability region. And there is one more question they are asking. What is difference between ELB and Route 53? So ELB and Route 53. So ELB means elastic load balancer. This is region specific. This is the region. Region means currently yesterday I configure only specific region. Which region I configure? Mumbai region. If you want to handle multiple regions, so that case we should go for so Route 53. Now got it. So load balancer is work only specific region. It won't work other region. For example, I have multiple regions, right? Suppose I configure only Mumbai region. It will work only Mumbai region. It won't work. It won't handle so US East and all. Only specific region. But Route 53 means it can handle multiple regions. It will handle multiple regions. So these are the main. And what is difference between application layer and network layer? So application, this is right. Application load balancer work on layer 7 and network load balancer running on layer 4. So these are the layers. Right, what is layers and all. First you need to understand there is 7 layers: application layer, physical layer, network layer, like that. These are the network related. So by default, application is running 7th layer, network load balancer running on 4th layer. And there is one more difference. First go to here. So if you go here, this is the main point. If we click on here, application, this is the operating at a request level. Request means I am the user, I am sending request. It can handle only HTTP, HTTPS. It is a request level. But if we come to network layer, this is the here we can see operate at the connection level. Operate at the connection level. This is very, very important. So application load balancer operates at request level. Network load balancer, so it is operate at the connection level. This is the connection level. Here we can configure path based and host based also. So path based and host based. This is very, very important. So application. So this is the application load balancer. Application load balancer, network load balancer, network also load balancer. The main difference, what is main difference? Now tell me. So this is the, it will support HTTP and HTTPS request, mostly HTTP and HTTPS. Yes, right, secure. Why it is coming? Okay, it will support HTTP and HTTPS. So mostly interview they are asking these questions only. Apart from this, they won't ask anything. It will support. So network load balancer. Now see here, TCP, transmission control protocol, and TLS. So these are the types. Mostly we are using so TCP, UDP, TLS. UDP and request based. So how application load balancer working? This is request based. This is the request level. This is the connection level. These are the main difference. They are expecting these points. If anyone is asking what is difference between application load balancer and a network load balancer. So application load balancer mostly it will support HTTP and HTTPS, and a network load balancer it will support TCP, UDP, TLS and all. And application layer, this is operate at the request level. It will work on the request level. But network load balancer it is operate at the connection level. These are the main difference. And so apart from this, next this is the right, gateway load balancer, and this is the classic load balancer. So this and all mostly we won't use, but real time 90% we are work with the application load balancer only. And also network load balancer, it is handling more request. Suppose if we have, see here, network load balancer are capable of handling millions of requests per second. Millions of requests per second. So suppose if we have multiple requests at a time, so if you want to handle, and that case we should go for network load balancer. But application load balancer, and so likewise application load balancer provide advanced routing and visibility feature targeted at the application architecture, including the microservices and container. Right? And so HTTP application load balancer support also containerization part, Docker, and also microservices, Kubernetes. So these and all we can easily implement with the help of application load balancer. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt? Interview mostly they are asking these questions. What are the types of load balancers? Application load balancer, network load balancer, gateway load balancer, classic load balancer. And what is difference between application load balancer and network load balancer? So application load balancer mostly it will support HTTP and HTTPS, and network load balancer TCP, UDP, TLS and all. And application load balancer it operate on the request level. Network load balancer it is operate at the connection level. And so application load balancer support, right, it will mostly support containerization part as well as Kubernetes microservice architecture also. But network load balancer, it is handling, right, these features, these facets. Network loads balancer capable of handling millions of requests in the second. So that case we should go for this is ultra low latencies and all. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt? And so last interview they asked this question. So yesterday I configure load balancer. How it is working guys? So this is the I configure two EC2 instances. Correct? So in two is ETC instances, what I configure? Which one I configure? Which server I configure here? HTTP server, right? Hello? అర్థమవుతుందా? Yesterday I configure two instances. This is one instance. This is one EC2 instance. Same concept is same only. This is one EC2 instance, EC2 instance, and this is also one more EC2 instance. So if you want to work with load balancer, at least how many servers you need guys? Only one is enough or more than one? Here, this is the load balancer. So this is the load balancer. If we send any request, maybe my request go to this server or maybe my request go to this server, any one server. So here I configure, what we configure ELB. ELB. And so I am the user, I am the end user, I am the end user. If we send any request, if we send any request, my request go to any one server. This is dynamically, I am not. So last interview they asked, the question is like, so they configure ELB, they configure ELB load balancer. They want to restrict request only one server. So now what you can, here mostly we are using HTTP and HTTPS, correct? HTTP port number. What is the HTTP port number? Anyone? What is HTTP port number? Hello? What Sarath? Chandrasekhar. What is port number HTTP? Rusuta, what is port number? HTTP. These are the basics only. So mostly we are using, these are the servers, these are the port numbers in real time also. What is HTTP port number?
80, sir.
80. HTTPS?
443.
44. Okay. Now, last interview they asked this question. Now already you know how load balancer will work. So I am the end user. I am the end user. I am the end user. If we send any request, so is there any guarantee my request go to this server, my request go to this server? As per yesterday configuration, నేను ఒక రిక్వెస్ట్ సెండ్ చేశాను. సో నా రిక్వెస్ట్ డైరెక్ట్గా దీనికి వెళ్తుందా, దీనికి వెళ్తుందా? No, right? We cannot predict. Maybe request go to this server or maybe request. Suppose if we have one more server, we don't know. Maybe your request go to this server also. Got it? Right. This is the concept. Load balancer. If we send any request and the request go to any one server based on load, HTTPD server I configure. Now last question they asked. So it is, I am sending request. For example, my request go to this server first time. First come to here, how it will work I will show you. Already yesterday we configured it. Click on here. Where is load balancer? This is the load balancer. Before that, start our instances. Yesterday I stopped, right? Select these two. Now observe here. So last enter they asked. So they configure load balancer. Okay, everything working fine. There is no problem. So if I send request, maybe my request go to maybe this server, or this server, any one server, obviously, correct? Now what they want, so their requirement is, now at least guess it, how it will work. Now it is, now go to load balancer, this is the load balancer, and so this is the target group, click on target group, and so these are two registers, right? So before that, deregister, that's it. Training. Now see here. So if you remove any server from the group, so now it will go to draining. What is draining, guys? See here. If you remove server from the group, this question also they asked. So here they added 5 servers or 10 servers in my load balancer group. Now I removed these 2 servers from the group, load balancer group. So which state it will go? What is the draining? So draining means it is removing from my group. Now see here, total 2 instances, and healthy is 0, unhealthy also 0, unused 0, initial also 0, and draining. What is this meaning? Draining means if we remove server from the group, that is nothing but target group. That is nothing but deregister. See here, target groups route request to the individual register target using the protocol port number based on port number. Now I removed from the group. Now these 2 instances go to which state? Draining state. Now, so first time come to here. Refresh. Now 2 instances running. Click on one instance and connect instance whether my server is running or not. I want to check it. So yesterday I configure it. Right click, go to git bash, go to here, paste it. So how to check HTTP service running or not? Which command, guys? How to check Jenkins server service, any server, same command only. What is the command? Sudo sudo systemctl status sta status. What is the service name? So what is our service name? What's Chandrasekhar? What is our service name? Our service name is HTTPD. So see here, it is running state or stopped state?
Stopped.
Stopped. How to start this service? Same commands only. Real time also we are using same commands. So now how to start the service? Any service. If any service stopped, I want to start. What is the command? Sudo systemctl start service name. For example, Jenkins means we are using Jenkins. If you have any Tomcat means we are using Tomcat. Now here my server is HTTPD. I am using HTTP. That's it. Now how to check status? Same command. Instead of start, just sta status. Now see here. So one mission started. Okay, done. Now one more mission. Exit from here. So I have two, right? So if you want to permanently, if I suppose I stopped my instance started, right? That is the reason service stopped. No, no, sir. Every time I want to start state only. Always I want to running state. That case, what you need to do? మీకు జెంకిన్స్లో సార్ చెప్పుకుంటాడు నాకు ఆల్వేస్ రన్నింగ్లో ఉండాలి ఈవెన్ మై మిషన్ ఈజ్ రీస్టార్టెడ్ దట్ కేస్ వాట్ యూ నీడ్ టు డూ వీ నీడ్ టు ఎనేబుల్ ద systemctl service. Anyway, sudo sys systemctl status httpd. Now start this service. start this service. Now check the status. status status. Now both are running. Okay, leave it. Apart from this, we are not going to do anything here. Now, so go to your instance, go to target group, click on target group. Now do we have any instances here? No, right? These are the draining state. Both are I removed from the group. Now how to add, guys? How to add? Click on register target How to add it? Register. Now select this. Now I started it. Now go to here, include pending. See here, this is running both are paged only. Include pending as below. That's it. Now added. Now register pending targets. That's it. Now added my 2 instances. Now check the status. If you want to check the status also, we can check it. Click on target. Here also just wait 1 or 2 minutes. Now it will come to status should become. See, now it is initial state. Now it is in initial state. If you add any instance to group, first it will come to initial state. Now it will come to healthy state. If it is unhealthy, it will show count. If it is unused means it will show here also. Here also. Okay. Now just wait, refresh. Now see here. Now both instances healthy state. Now go to your so where is this load balancer? Now try to understand. Click on load balancer. So this is the DNS name, right? Copy this DNS name. Now paste it. Okay. If I press enter means my request go to which server, guys? 100% it will go to server 1 or server 2. Is there any restriction as of now? Just give response. My request go to what's bar? My request go to which server? Any one server, right? If we send request, I am send my request. This is my request. I send my request. Correct? So my request go to server 1. If I refresh, so maybe my request go to server 2 or server 1 like that. Clear? So if you want to configure like that, our question is, so they want to send request only for example, I am the user, I send request. My request go to first time this server, first time. Request go to this server, server 1. Okay. Always my request go to only this server. How to configure? This is the question. ఇప్పుడు నేనేం చేశాను, రిక్వెస్ట్ సెండ్ చేశాను. మేబీ మై రిక్వెస్ట్ గో టు ఫస్ట్ టైం దిస్ సర్వర్ 1. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఎన్నిసార్లు హిట్ చేసినా నా రిక్వెస్ట్ ఏ సర్వర్కి వెళ్ళాలి? 2కి వెళ్ళాలన్నా, 3కి వెళ్ళాలన్నా, ఓన్లీ 1కి వెళ్ళాలన్నా? హలో.
1x.
సో హియర్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఈజ్ వాట్ దే రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఈజ్. ఇప్పుడు నేను రిక్వెస్ట్ సెండ్ చేశాను. ఇక్కడేమో 3 సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో 3 సర్వర్స్. సో మై రిక్వెస్ట్ గో టు ఎనీ వన్ సర్వర్. Up to now we know. If you send any request, maybe your request go to this server, or maybe your request go to this server, or maybe your request go to this server. Suppose Shiva send one request. So Shiva request go to server 2. Now always Shiva request only we need to send it to only server 2 only. For example, Ashish send request. Ashish request go to server 3. Okay. So always Ashish request go to only this server. How to configure? This is the question. As of now, your request go to any one server. There is no restriction. Maybe Shiva Ashish request go to server 2, server 1, or Shiva request go to server 1, server 2. So like this as of now. Their requirement is, so నా ఫస్ట్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఏ సర్వర్కి వెళ్తే ఆల్వేస్ నా రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆ సర్వర్కే వెళ్ళాలి. హౌ టు కాన్ఫిగర్? సో దట్ ఈస్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్. సో ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు కాన్ఫిగర్ లైక్ దిస్, go to here, go to where is this, go to target group, click on target group, and go to attribute, and and click on edit option. Click on edit. So here there is one option, so stickiness option. This is the, as of now I enable this one, right? So that is the reason my request only it will go to first. I am save this. Now click on here, just refresh it. Just wait. Now anyone click this URL. I am using I am sending so here just click on this link. Just tell me your request go to which server. Your request go to which server. Now see here, my request go to server 2. If I refresh means maybe next time my request go to server 1. Maybe your request go to server 2. So dynamically it will distribute application request distribute to so multiple VM missions. So what the requirement is, నా రిక్వెస్ట్ దేనికి వెళ్తే ఎవరైనా హిట్ చేశారా? Click on this link. Anyone? So your request go to which server? Tell me. Anyone clicked on this link?
Server 2, sir.
ఇప్పుడు నీ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఎవరు క్లిక్ చేసింది? ఎవరు క్లిక్ చేసింది? శివనా? చంద్రశేఖర్? హూ? ఎవరు హిట్ చేసింది?
Sir.
Okay, Chandrasekhar. So now Chandrasekhar request go to server 2, right? Now always Chandrasekhar request go to server 2 only. ఇప్పుడు నేనేం చేయాలి? చంద్రశేఖర్ రిక్వెస్ట్ని చంద్రశేఖర్ 2కి స్టిక్ ఆన్ చేయాలి. ఆల్వేస్ ఇప్పుడు చంద్రశేఖర్ ఇఫ్ యూ క్లిక్ ఆన్ ఎనీ టైమ్ విత్ ఇన్ ద సెషన్ ఆర్ 1 day or 2 day, okay? So I want to send request to only server 2. How to configure? This is the last time they asked interview question. Now see here, go to target mission, go to target mission, go to target group, not mission. So go to load balancer target group, and so click on the attributes. There is a details, targets, monitoring, health checkup, attributes. Click on attributes and click on edit. Click on edit. Click on edit. So here, so if you click on this, so now here this is the load balancer algorithm round robin. So what is round robin? This is default. Round robin means your request, so maybe it will go to this server, maybe this will round robin. It will so dynamically it will distribute your application request, right? Now if you go down, there is one more option, target section configuration. This question they asked that. If you practice only, we can answer this question. మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తుంటే దీన్ని ఆన్సర్ చేయొచ్చు. See here, there is one section, target section configuration. There is a stickiness. This is the answer. So what we need to configure, guys? What we need to configure? Stickiness. సో నా రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్వేస్ ఈ సర్వర్కి వెళ్ళాలి, నీ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్వేస్ ఈ సర్వర్ ఫస్ట్, అంటే ఫస్ట్ నీ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఏ సర్వర్కి వెళ్తే కీప్ ఆన్ ఐ వాంట్ టు సెండ్ మై రిక్వెస్ట్ టు పర్టికులర్ సర్వర్. If you want to configure, so what is the concept? Stickiness. So this is the concept. See here, target section configuration. So this is the under the attribute section. Under the attributes, they don't want so attributes. Attributes, under attributes, target section, under target section, what is the option? So stickiness. What is the option here? Stickiness. This is stickiness. They are expecting this one. So now just enable. See here, enable this one. That's it. Now it is asking. See here, load balancer generate cookies. Stickiness duration only 1. This number should be 1 to 7 only. And unit of time. How many? See here, seconds, minutes, hours, days. I want 1 day. ఇప్పుడు నాకు చంద్రశేఖర్ రిక్వెస్ట్ సెండ్ చేసినారంటే చంద్రశేఖర్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్వేస్ this whole day, Chandrasekhar request go to only server 2 only. It won't move on to server 1. I hope you got it right. అర్థమైందా? అర్థం కాలేదా?
Yes, sir.
So this is now I am going to enable this one. See here, stickiness, or also only 1 hour means we can set 1 hour, only minutes means we can set minutes, only seconds means we can set. Now I given 1 day. That's it. No need to do anything. Save changes. Now refresh. Now Chandrasekhar. Now so refresh URL. Now so now my request go to server 1. Now if I click refresh, always my request go to server 1 only. It won't change server 2. మీ ఫస్ట్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఏ సర్వర్కి వెళ్తే ఆఫ్టర్ ఎనేబుల్ ఆ సర్వర్కే వెళ్తుంది నీ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్వేస్. నవ్ ట్రై ఇట్ చంద్రశేఖర్. మీకు 1కి వెళ్తుంటే ఇంక 1కే వెళ్తుంది, 2కి వెళ్తే 2కే వెళ్తుంది. నేను ఎనేబుల్ చేసిన తర్వాత విచ్ సర్వర్, ఏ సర్వర్కి వెళ్ళిన రిక్వెస్ట్?
Still loading, sir.
Try others also. Now it wants distribute your income request to multiple servers. ఇప్పుడు వాడికి ఏం అవసరం లేదు, రిక్వెస్ట్ నేను ఎవ్రీ టైం సెండ్ చేసి మేబీ ఒకసారి ఈ సర్వర్కి వెళ్తుంది, వన్ టైం ఈ సర్వర్కి వెళ్తుంది. ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ లైక్ దట్ స్టిక్కీనెస్. ఐ వాంట్ టు సెండ్ మై రిక్వెస్ట్ ఓన్లీ పర్టికులర్ సర్వర్. అంటే ఫస్ట్ నీ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఏ సర్వర్కి వెళ్తే ఆ సర్వర్కి వెళ్తుంది, దట్స్ ఇట్. నవ్ సీ హియర్ మై మిషన్. సో నవ్ కీప్ ఆన్ మై రిక్వెస్ట్ గో టు సర్వర్ 1 ఓన్లీ. నవ్ ఇట్ వోంట్ చేంజ్. So this is the round robin and how to configure stickiness in our load balancer. Last interview lo ee question adigadu. So how to configure, guys? So go to load balancer group, target group, click on target group name and go to attribute section. These all are same. This is health status, this is the monitoring, how your right CPU usage and all we can check it. And the same way there is one more tab, attributes. Under attributes, this is the click on edit. Here under edit, this is the default traffic configuration. See, round robin, this is the default one. So round robin means so dynamically your request, your application request distribute to round robin. Now if you enable, there is one more section, target section configuration, and we need to turn on the stickiness. Okay, that's it. No need to do anything. So how many days or hours or minutes and all. And here stickiness duration only. So see here, you can increase 1 2 3 also up to 7 1, up to 1 second and 7 days. Whatever you want, we can configure. This is now my request always go to only particular server. I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt here? Now we know what is ELB, elastic load balancer, and how it will work, and what is difference between application load balancer and network load balancer. This is the request based network load balancer. This is the connection based. Application load balancer support HTTP and HTTPS. Network load balancer support HTTP, HTTPS, and also TCP, UDP, TLS also. And so network load balancer, it is handling so more request in the second. Okay, this now clear, guys? Anyone any doubt? Suppose if you don't want, just uncheck it, that's it. Now see here, I saved changes. Now wait, refresh it. Now see here, now my request to distribute to any server. Now 1, right? Now if I refresh, maybe now wait, it will go to 2 also. It will take time, just wait. Your request go to 2 also. Now go to here. So load balancer, where is my load balancer? Click on this load balancer name, copy this, where is link? Now see here, paste it. Note this point and see, now my request go to any one server, 1 or 2. If you enable stickiness, your request go to only that particular server. First request ఏ సర్వర్కి వెళ్తే ఆ సర్వర్కి వెళ్తుంది. That is the whole story. Anyone any doubt? What Ashish? Sharath? Clear?
No.
Okay, very very important. So load balancer, just note all these points and so remember. Now very very important topic. Now come to here auto scaling. So first we will see, try to understand how it will work. If this is just assume this is the Flipkart, they deployed one server, right? So this is the Flipkart people, they deployed one application. This is just assume they deployed in this server Flipkart. Okay, or anything HDFC, anything, all are anyway internally they are maintaining. So this is the e-commerce, right? Flipkart and all, or Amazon, correct? Okay, Flipkart, Amazon, these are the e-commerce, right? Now Flipkart.com, they deployed. Now Flipkart application deployed and the related configuration, everything I configure here, configure in this server. Now this server, this is the server. Try to understand concept first. Server. So this is the server. In this server, so they deployed Flipkart application, everything working fine. So I am the user, I am the end user. So end user, they can access request, right? So if I send any request, we are getting. So that is with the help of login and all, we can check it, right? So I am the end user. So daily, how many requests, how many users? So click on this link, right? Mostly many people they are clicking. Now, so this is my server configuration. Just assume my server configuration RAM, my RAM size. Just assume, for example, 64 GB, and they configure so processors and all CPU. There is so 32 CPUs and all. And one more thing, so this server can handle just assume 10,000 requests, 10,000 requests at a time, at a time. No problem. It can handle 10,000 requests. So just assume this is one application. They deployed one server and AWS, right, so cloud they deployed, and this server can handle 10,000 requests at a time. This server can handle 10,000 requests at a time. Right? Festival season, correct? Hmm? How many requests? How many people hitting this server? Festival season. Suppose festival season, so many people hitting, right? Just assume, so 15,000 to 20,000 requests will come. Request, correct, one day at a time. So now this server can handle so this many requests? No, right? అర్థమవుతుందా? This is my application. They deployed into server, and this server can handle at a time 10,000 requests. But festival time, many people hitting the server, right? So now just assume this many requests coming, incoming request, but this server cannot handle. But what about my application? If 15,000 people if hit this server, now server is working or not? Hanging, right? Clear? హ్యాంగ్ అవుతుందా అలానే వర్క్ అవుతుందా? జస్ట్ అజ్యూమ్. స్లోనెస్ ఆర్ హ్యాంగింగ్, ఇట్ వోంట్ వర్క్ ప్రాపర్లీ. నౌ గాట్ ఇట్. హలో.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే. నౌ సో suppose just assume they are maintaining two servers. Sir, they can maintain two servers. నాకు సంవత్సరం హోల్ ఇయర్ మొత్తాన్ని నేను టూ సర్వర్స్ మెయింటైన్ చేశాను అనుకో, సో కాస్ట్ వేస్ట్ కదా. మీ డౌట్ ఏమి, సార్ ఓన్లీ వన్ సర్వర్ ఎందుకు, వాళ్ళు రెండు సర్వర్లు మెయింటైన్ చేయొచ్చు కదా. ఎస్, దే కెన్ మెయింటైన్ టూ సర్వర్స్, బట్ ఫెస్టివల్ మీన్స్ ఓన్లీ దే ఆర్ గివింగ్ సమ్ ఆఫర్స్ ఓన్లీ 10 days 15 days, రైట్, 1 month ఓన్లీ. దిస్ is the within this month or within this 15 days, so only more requests coming, remaining normal days only 10,000 requests, below 10,000 only this server can handle. Now in this case how? So there is a one more concept, load balancer, sorry, auto scaling. See here, there is one more concept, auto scaling. I want to, so right, festival season, now we are going to connect with the AWS people. Now so if my request, so for example, so this CPU usage, just assume here slowness, if 15,000 requests means slowness, so lagging and all. Now I am giving some condition, target CPU utilization, target CPU utilization, CPU utilization. So if my CPU utilization reached 70%, automatically I want to launch one more instance. CPU usage, if a CPU usage reached 70%, so 70% means many requests coming, correct? If my CPU uses 70% or 90% or 50%, I want to launch one more instance. One more means same configuration, same setup. Try to understand. Same Flipkart apply, same configuration, same setup. And also whatever configuration we done previous, I want to do like this. So now we have two servers. Now this server CPU utilization reached 70%. Now if we send any request, so the request go to this server. The request go to this server automatically. The request go to this server. అర్థమవుతుందా కాన్సెప్ట్? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? సో
Yes.
if my CPU utilization 70%, not only 70, 50, 7, we are giving some target. My CPU utilization 80%. Now I don't want send request to this server. So automatically I want to launch one more instance automatically. So as of now we don't have anything. So same configuration, same setup. It will launch one more instance and the request to go to this server. That's it. So if you want to implement, so this is the very important. See here, auto scaling group. So how it will maintaining and availability of your application without downtime. Auto scaling group are collection of Amazon EC2 instances that enable automatic scaling. What is scaling means? Scale up means I want to add one more instance. Scale up and scale down. Scale up. So what is this dimension? Scale up and scale down. If you want to scale up, see here. If you want to scale up or if you want to scale down. So now keep scale up. So now scaling up, scale up, and also if you want to, we can scaling down also. So now 15 days festival season complete అయిపోయింది. Now I am not getting this many requests. So if you use this instance, we need to pay amount, right? Yes or no? Now I am not getting this many requests. Now I want to know what you need to do. Scale down. Scale down means I don't want this instance. I don't want this instance. Now my request can handle one. This server can handle my request. That's enough. So this is also possible. Only I want 15 days. Only if you at 1 month or 10 days or 1 week, I want one more server. After 10 days, after 1 week, I don't want this server. Only one server can handle my request. We can configure. So that case we can go for auto scaling. See here, these features help to maintain health and availability of your application. Without application downtime, we can maintain. Without application downtime, without lagging, without slowness. If you want to maintain your application, we go for auto scaling. Auto scaling. See here, if we click on auto scaling, now see here, concept is very simple. So specify the launch template that contains settings EC2 instance that launched by auto scaling. And this is the auto scaling name and how it will work. See here, launch template. We need to use one right AMI. Here it is asking so template name and all. And if you click on next, it will go. These are the we need to configure. 1 second, yes, I will back. Sorry. Okay. Now got it, right? So this is the main thing. So even if you go here, the steps and all already. What is? So this if you want to configure each and everything already see here. So server that automatically scales resources in Amazon Web Services and optimize performance and cost. So I want to, so if you want to auto scaling and how it will work means so everything step by step also they given. So what are the benefits? Set up scaling quickly and make smart scaling decision and automatically maintenance performance and pay only for that we need. So how many days you want this instance? How many days you want this server? Only 10 days, only 5 days. Festival means only 10 days, 5 days, 1 month only, right? So after that, again we are getting so regular request only, and one server is enough for me. Only this 15 days or 10 days or 1 month, I need extra server. So that case also we can use so this one. So see here, pending scaling Amgen EC2, how it will work. So this and all these are the steps. Log into 10 minutes and start AWS, how it will work and all we can see here. Now come to here. So before that, first I need one server, right? First I need one server. So I am going to create one server. In that server, I am going to deploy my application, any application. Already you know, right? HTTPD or Nginx server or Tomcat, any application. First, I am going to create one server, EC2 server. In that server, I am going to configure. So whatever I need, నాకు ఏం కావాలో అవన్నీ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేస్తాం. That is the first step. So first step, once done, that is done, and I am taking take image. That is nothing but a snapshot backup. There is one more concept I will show you. Snapshot somewhere. See here. Right now I don't have anything. First I need to create this one also, and based on this I am going to configure. Volume snapshot. We need to configure one more. So because already this is one server, in this server everything I configure. Correct. So automatically if you want to launch one more instance, we need that image, right? Yes or no? అర్థమవుతుందా? క్లియర్? చంద్రశేఖర్, అసిస్. ఇప్పుడు నాకు దిస్ ఈజ్ వన్ సర్వర్. ఈ సర్వర్లో నా అప్లికేషన్ డిప్లాయ్ చేశాను. సో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ వర్కింగ్ ఫైన్. ఎండ్ యూజర్ ఆల్సో యాక్సెసింగ్ దిస్ అప్లికేషన్. ఇప్పుడు నేను సో ఆటోమేటిక్లీ ఐ వాంట్ టు స్కేల్ అప్, రైట్? ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు క్రియేట్ ఎనీ EC2 ఇన్స్టెన్స్, వాట్ యూ నీడ్? టెల్ మీ ఎనీవన్. నేను ఒక ఇన్స్టెన్స్ని క్రియేట్ చేయాలి, EC2 ఇన్స్టెన్స్. మీకు ఏం కావాలి బేసిక్గా? వాట్ యూ నీడ్? ఒక EC2 ఇన్స్టెన్స్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. We need a AMI, right?
Yes, sir.
AMI. Without AMI, can you create any instance? No, right? Amazon mission image. Confuse avadandi. Concept is very simple. Try to understand. See, I want to create one instance. If we click on launch instance, so here without image, how we can create instance? These all are provided by AWS people. I am not going to use this one. I am going to create our own AMI with the help of this server. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఈ సర్వర్ని యూస్ చేసి నేను ఒక ఓన్ ఏఎంఐని క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే సెటప్ అలానే రావాలి కదా. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద వన్ సర్వర్. ఈ సర్వర్లో అప్లికేషన్ డిప్లాయ్ చేశాను, అప్లికేషన్ రిలేటెడ్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ చేశాను, లేదా లబ్లో ఐ డిడ్ సంథింగ్. సో ఇఫ్ ఐ స్కేల్ అప్ వన్ మోర్ సర్వర్, ఈ సర్వర్లో ఏమున్నాయి అవన్నీ నాకు ఇక్కడ కూడా రావాలి. ఇక్కడ రాలేదనుకో దెర్ ఈజ్ నో యూజ్, రైట్? అర్థమైందా? అర్థం కాలేదా? ఈ సర్వర్లో ఏ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ చేశానో, ఏ సెటప్ చేశానో, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఐ నీడ్ కమ్ టు హియర్ ఆల్సో. కరెక్ట్?
Yes,
సో అవన్నీ కావాలంటే ఫస్ట్ మనం ఏం చేయాలి? ఈ సర్వర్కి ఒక సర్వర్ క్రియేట్ చేసి, ఆ సర్వర్లో అప్లికేషన్ డిప్లాయ్ చేసి, ఈ సర్వర్ని నేనేం చేస్తాను, ఒక ఇమేజ్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ ఐ విల్ షో యూ. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్. ఐఎమ్ క్రియేటింగ్ వన్ ఇమేజ్. సో ఫ్రమ్ దట్ ఇమేజ్, ఈ ఇమేజ్ నుంచి ఐఎమ్ క్రియేటింగ్ వన్ మోర్ సర్వర్. అంటే ఇప్పుడు దీంట్లో ఏమి ఉంది ఇవన్నీ ఇక్కడ కూడా ఉంటాయి. ఈ ఇమేజ్ యూజ్ చేశారనుకో ఆటోమేటిక్లీ సేమ్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్, సేమ్ సెటప్. రిప్లికాస్ అంటాం కదా, డూప్లికేట్ రిప్లికాస్ అంటాం కదా. సో నౌ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇట్ విల్ కమ్ ఫ్రమ్ సేమ్ లైక్ దిస్ ఓన్లీ. సో ఈ సర్వర్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఉంటుంది, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇట్ విల్ కమ్ హియర్ ఆల్సో. దట్ ఈస్ ద అవర్ టార్గెట్. ఓకే, next class so we'll see we need to follow some steps and all, but steps and all very simple only. So how it will work, how to scale up, how to scale down based on CPU UTS, based on usage. So there is many things we can set it, and we'll see that and all. This is the last auto scaling. If you go here auto scaling, if you click on auto scaling, and it is asking few options, we need to configure all these things. This is the template. Right now I don't have any template. So before creating auto scaling, I need creating one AMI. I am using that template here. That's it. Okay. So next class we will finish it. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt as of now? I hope you got some idea, right? What is AEL? So what is the ELB, elastic load balancing, and so how to remaining same only. Application load balance ఎలా వర్క్ అవుతుందో నెట్వర్క్ లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ కూడా అలానే వర్క్ అవుతుంది. But we can configure both are same, whatever you want. But real time లో mostly we are using application load balancer, and so that is stickiness. Last class we discussed, right? How to configure. No, I request go to particular only one server. These and all based on project requirement, based on client requirement. If they are asking, so we need to, if we have some idea, we can easily configure, or else we cannot configure anything. ఇప్పుడు వాడు అడిగాడు నాకు ఎలా కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలి, నా రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్వేస్ సెండ్ టు ఓన్లీ వన్ సర్వర్, ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు సెండ్ ఆల్ సర్వర్స్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్, just now we discussed, right? That is the concept. Like this, so we need to whatever you want. There is, we can configure path based. There is one more concept also available. Just try it. If you not if you have any doubt, I will help you. Okay, there is path based, and if you go to here if you go to here load balancing, if you click on here, and so there is listeners and rules. If you click on listeners and rules, so if you select, this is the default 8080, right? Select this one, and here click on here edit rules or add rule if you want to add anything. So these are the add rule and all, whatever you want. So if you click on action, or if you want to add any rule, see here add rule, and so see here this is the conditions. These are the listeners existing and all, and if you click on next, these are the conditions. Now these are conditions. See here how we can path based you want, or host based you want, only IP based you want, whatever you want. There is many options available. Based on requirement, we can configure anyone. So I want to distribute my request only IP based. No, sir, I want to send my request host based, or I want to send my request path based. So that and all we can configure under the rules. Where is that option? So they asked this question also, one guy. So they want to configure multiple ways. For example, one is path based, one is host based, one is IP based. So if you want to configure, go to load balancer, and go to listeners and rules, and select your existing and all, and click on manage rules, and here edit rules also. If you click on edit rules, we can come here. If you want any add extra rule, we can click on add rule, click on next, and these are the conditions. See here rule condition type, route traffic based on condition type each request. అంటే మనం ఐఎమ్ సెండింగ్ రిక్వెస్ట్, ఐఎమ్ ద ఎండ్ యూజర్, నేను రిక్వెస్ట్ సెండ్ చేస్తే అది ఎలా వెళ్ళాలి, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ఐపీ, ఆర్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ హోస్ట్, ఆర్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ పాత్. దర్ ఈస్ మెనీ ఆప్షన్స్ అవైలబుల్ హియర్. సీ హియర్ host header, path based, HTTP request method, and source. Whatever you want we can configure. These all are very simple only, just try it. So that's it, and tomorrow we'll finish auto scaling. This is also very important. Interview also many people asking these questions. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt as of now? Hello? Yes or no? Clear?
Yes.
Okay, so just try to practice whatever I given questions and all, right? Just note it, and so learn. Mostly they are touching these questions only. They won't ask how to configure and all. Only they are asking theoretically what is what. That's it. We have to learn only what is what. Okay.